very healthy and safe at your houses. By listening these online classes, we have connected through our online classes these days. Actually, we used to start our academic year, right? But we had started. Now you are 10th class. As you are 10th, without guidelines, it's very difficult to handle everything. But it is in your hands now to mold yourself, to listen the classes, to take a responsibility of you and your studies. Okay, students, I think you are going to pay a very good attention over all the lessons of online classes. Take the advice of the teachers and follow accordingly, and go through the lessons, make a self-revision of yourself. Okay, and one more thing is that this year, you know very well that completely the government system has modified your two papers model into one. So what changes they will bring in your paper, we did not get up to now in government. So you should be very careful, and also you must put your self-interest over to the topics. After completion of every lessons, don't keep that away or schools will get stuck and later on we will think of it. Don't be childish. Be serious about your studies in such a way that you must take care of yourself. You should think of it. Okay? And let's make a quick revision of our last lessons. Before I begin and I go into the lesson, the present lesson I will do it. Before that, first of all, just a slight introduction of our previous lessons we used to discuss. Okay, what is in our unit 1? We have 3 topics, right? What is our first topic is attitude. Attitude is attitude. It is about a person who has handicap, but even though he had a strong will, who had become the winner of his life, who had become the role model even though he was handicapped. The first lesson is about a person, okay, who had overcome his handicap and achieved his goals in his life. First lesson is attitude about that person. And yesterday we had discussed about second lesson, right? Second lesson is when you have been, what is the second lesson? When you are going to get concept, what is second lesson motto completely? Every failure can't stop your success. Every failure can't stop your success. So you must take all the failures as your steps and you should try to reach your goals. See here, it does not mean that every time you should get failure. With one failure, you should not disappoint yourself. And with 2 failures, 3 failures, failure may be common. But with that failure, you will get an experience. What experience you will get? You should not do any mistake repeatedly. So by taking the mistakes, by correcting them, you must go forward in your life. Every successful story is a story of great failures is your lesson, right? So those great failures should not, when you got succeed, they can't see your failures behind of your success. They will see only your success. Every successful man, when he had succeed, we will see only the success. But the person who had achieved success, only that person will experience his failures. But you had seen number of great legendaries and great people in a lesson, maximum 9 people. And I also have given you the homework also related of that, right? You should write a person and you should write the name of the person, you should write his failure, you should write his success. Success rate, when it is 100%, definitely at back of that failure will be 99% to most of the people. You may believe it or not. Success easily it will not come. It will not be a easy determination that with the 1-2 steps you can reach it. It will be very hard to receive. It will be very hard to do it. It will be very hard to reach. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Even to walk up to 1,000 miles or 10,000 miles or whatever, you should start with one. But directly we can't go now. So that one step should be genuine. If it is genuine, your way will be very good. See, a good work has its own blessings. When your work is good, when you have a genuine quality within you, who are the others to stop your success? Definitely. And also I told you yesterday, see here some children, basically they will not be a person's name which is not in your textbook. I will tell you. Do you know Albert Einstein? When he was born, actually he was so lazy. In such a way he was Daisy, you know. When he was born, first his parents they thought, see, as a child only there is not much growth mentally in him. So every member in the family they had started discuss that, see why he was like that, will he be able to do anything? So when he started growing up, the same quality he had maintained. He did not read and also he did not pay attention on anything. He don't have right concentration. So his parents thought, so he is nothing, he is zero. He could not do anything. They had estimated him as their parents, you know, they know about the child. So when he was doing like that, they had made him to join the school. When he joined the school also, he started asking questions to the teachers, but that questions they had irritated them. What was this boy? Why he was doing like that? Stage by stage, you know. Then he was growing up. Everyone got an idea that he was nothing. He was absolutely zero. He could not do anything. But Einstein, he may be not good at school. He may be irritated the teachers with no questions. But outer, you know, at the age of 12, he started solving the problems related of geometry and trigonometry and algebra. So these topics, very tough topics, but at that age, dealing with topics is not an easy one. But even though he had done it, see, that was his capability. By going on, you know, Einstein, then he had started improving his IQ levels. IQ levels. The one person who has an highest IQ level, if he had calculated to all the scientists, you know, only that credit goes to Einstein. But that man, lastly, he had succeeded in such a way that, you know, as a clerk in Switzerland he worked. A Switzerland clerk. See, the news also has come in such a way that a clerk in Switzerland had changed the turn phase of science. The title was like that in those days when it was published in the paper. For that job, to get that job, you know, to get that clerk job in Switzerland, he had struggled a lot. Struggle, pain. Without struggle, without pain, we can't achieve success, students. It will be very difficult, it is very hard to do. Once, if you taste the flavor of success, definitely you can't, that failure will not come to you forever and it scares you to come. Because you will get habituated to get success. So you will not be aware to get failure. And that is our second lesson. Every successful story is a story of failures. That is your second lesson. And you have one more topic which is related A, B. We have finished, right? Attitude is attitude. Every successful story is a story of great failures. 1A, 1B. Now 1C, I will do it. I will do it. See the word, the confidence and the grace in the sentence you see here, I will do it. So when you once feel that I will do it, such a thought is in your mind, no one can stop you. And the author of this lesson is Mrs. Sudha Murthy. Mrs. Sudha Murthy, wife of Narayan Murthy, who was the founder of Infosys, one of the greatest MNC company. What is MNC? Multinational company. One of the greatest company and which has a lot of demand of shares in our India is Infosys. You know, to do anything. See, why these examples, why this people's story has mentioned in your lessons? Not only to get inspiration, but also to motivate yourself. You must motivate yourself. You should struggle. Who knows that among you all, any person may become like this by taking the inspiration of them. Okay? Before that, if you go to the page number 25, students, if you go to the page number 5, you have the author's introduction. Okay? Sudha Murthy, she was the wife of Narayan Murthy. He was the founder of Infosys. Okay? Sudha Murthy, the wife of N.R. Narayan Murthy, is an Indian social worker and author. Murthy began her professional career as a computer scientist and engineer. She is a chairperson of the Infosys Foundation. She has founded several orphanages, participated in rural development efforts, supported the movement to provide all Karnataka government schools with computer and library facilities, and established the Murthy Classical Library of India at Harvard University. Murthy also teaches computer science. She composed fiction, Dollar Source, The present story is a selection from our most successful stories, how I taught my grandmother to read and other stories. Actually, Sudha Murthy, because behind of every successful man, we can say that there is a woman. Of course, it will be true. It will be true. Behind of your success, your mother is there, right? Like that, Mr. Narayan Murthy's success, behind of his success, definitely Sudha Murthy is there. As it was in the mentioned some points in the lesson. Some points I will tell you personally. What are those, when Sudha Murthy, when she was doing engineering, she is the only girl student in her college. She had studied in Bangalore, and when she was doing engineering, she is the only girl student in the college. Even though she had completed her engineering, she is the topper of the college, Sudha Murthy. And how simple life, simplicity is the greatest beauty all over the world. Even though Sudha Murthy, she was the wife of Narayan Murthy and also chairperson of Infosys, where she gets groceries, like our middle class families, how we used to visit and go to the market, like that. Sudha Murthy also still now, she lives an ordinary life. She lives an ordinary life. So, I will tell one experience in her life. Once Sudha Murthy, she was traveling to US. She is going to US with the project deal, she started to go to the US. And when she was in the airport, she stood in a row of business class. Business class, the topmost self-comfort, it is the highest paid amount that we used to get all comforts to travel in aeroplane. It is the highest budget class. So she stood in the line of it. So the person who don't know who was Sudha Murthy, the person in an airport, he had observed because she used to wear such an ordinary dress, So he had gone to her and said, "Ma'am, actually what you are expecting, I don't know, but that is business class. And like you people could not travel in the class, it is the highest paid amount and also it will not be like your middle class people." Then she smiled and stood aside. She smiled and stood aside for some time. After that, one man had come and told to that person that what you are thinking. Who was that person? She was the chairperson of Infosys, MNC company. She is lady and she is going to conduct. So she is going to a conference in the USA. That's why she was standing there. Then the person has come and apologized her because, "Ma'am, you are dressing at that time. I can't recognize who you are. So I thought that you could not travel in business class." Then with a smile, she has gone very politely over to the other place. See, that was Sudha Murthy. In place of her, if any other people, if you can imagine how it used to be, they used to respond because what am I? Because simple one, if they are getting only, they used to boost themselves in a highway. They will expect a lot in them. But even Sudha Murthy, she didn't do that. Like that, there are a number of examples of Sudha Murthy. Let's go into the lesson and later on, I'll tell you more about Sudha Murthy. What is Sudha Murthy? What was her specialization? What number of things she had done? What changes she had brought? I used to discuss later at the end of the lesson. Now, presently, we go to the lesson. Shall we begin? Go to the page number 22. You have a lesson. I will do it. He was short. He was the brightest boy in his class. His seniors used to ask him to solve their difficulties in science. He could have gone unnoticed in a crowd, but once you asked him a question related to physics or maths, there was a spark in his eyes. He could grasp theories of science faster than the speed of light. He came from a poor but educated family. His father was a high school teacher and avid reader of English literature. He, like all the boys in his class, was trying to get admission into some engineering college. The brighter ones wanted to study in the Indian Institute of Technology or the IITs. So, one boy, he was short, he was thin, but even though he was brighter, means see here comparison, this man has compared with light. He was very passionate, he has a lot of interest. Like you, among you also, some children will have interest in particular subjects. they may not read, but they will play cricket well because it was his passion. Some members, they will not read, but they will have a lot of interest to play chess. So who knows their talent? In that, if they put efforts, they may become very popular. Who knows that? First of all, we should find out the art which is in us. So like that, in the same way, Mr. Narayan Murthy also, he was very interested in maths and physics. If anybody, even though he's serious also, they used to clarify the doubts from him. If they get any doubts to solve the problems of it, they used to come and meet Mr. Murthy to solve their problems. And how fast they used to solve, how light travels, in that way, he has been compared with light, and faster than that, he used to solve the problems in maths and physics. So his father was he has interest. Avid means particular. Okay, he was interested in English literature. His father, even though they were middle class family, it was an educated family. The family was a middle class family, but it was they were educated. All they were educated. And also, his father was a high school teacher. And related subject is English. But his Murthy's interest is in maths and physics. And after completion of first engineering, Murthy was very interested to do IIT. Okay, you know how difficult it is to get the seat in IIT, right? So in those days, it was his passion to do IIT. Of the IITs, there was an entrance test for IIT. This boy, along with his friends, applied to appear for the test. They didn't have any special books for coaching. All these IIT aspirants would sit below the shade of a stone mandap close to Chamundi Hills in the sleepy town of Mysore. He was the guide for the others. While the others struggled to solve the problems in the question paper, he would smile shyly and solve them in no time. He sat alone below a tree and dreamt of studying at IIT. It was the ultimate aim for any bright boy at that age, as it still is today. He was then only 16 years old. When he had a big dream to do IIT. So there was an interest for IIT. How you are writing now IIT means, like that IIT entrance test they used to have. As Murthy also, he had applied with his friends. Then how the preparation used to go on? Now that for IIT we have a special coaching, we used to go for the coaching and everything we have available nowadays. But those days there are no particular books, there is no particular guidance. See, by sitting under the shadow of a tree with all the friends, they used to prepare for the exam. See, the generation gap, if you compare the generation attitude those days and these days, competition has increased equally. Those days also they have competition and these days also we have competition. But in what way we must bring a change? Our attitude, our way of approach. So when all his friends were very busy in writing of that, when all his friends were very busy, exam was started, everybody, they are not understanding the sums, problems, very difficult. But Murthy was smiling when he was small, he was going, because it was his interest. Maths and physics were his favorite subjects. So with an interest, if you do anything, even with an interest, if you do anything, definitely that gives us a lot of happiness. That gives us a lot of happiness. See here, students, we had finished the first para in page number 23. We had finished the second paragraph in page number 23. And what is your homework, until that, what I had told, see, here I had told up to here. So, your homework you used to see here, this is your homework. I had finished 23 page number 1, 2, 3 paragraphs I have finished, right? So from this paragraph, completed is related about his childhood. right? What was his age? What was his father? In your own words, I had explained you the lesson. With this explanation, if it is possible, without touching your textbook, in your own words, write in your own words. Write in your own words. Where will you write? In your homework book. Okay, just write any 10 points related the topics of Mr. Murthy about his childhood. Okay, this is your homework, and here we come to the end of the session. Let's meet in our next class, students. See you all.